Namaskar, I am Prakash Astrologer, presenting you to this coming week's weekly horoscope, weekly forecast for each and every sign. Let us start with Aries. Aries, this coming week, Sun, Mars are together. The combination of Sun and Mars is prominent, unique. Aries, this combination will bring a prosperity for you, a rise in name, fame, establishment for you. You'll be in contact with professional people, with the decision makers. Powerful people will appreciate your ability, knowledge, skill. If you're going for a job or applying for a new job, or going for a presentation or interview, your ability will be recognized and appreciated. You will be offered a job or contract. Mars position in second house after 4th of May. You have to be extremely cautious and very careful about your word of speech, about your dialogue. Make sure when you're talking to somebody, try not to invest aggression in your word of speech. Otherwise, you'll end up spoiling your relationship. This particular week, if you act with your tact, your achievements will be there. There will be a rise in status and prestige, but make sure your energy should be used in creativity, not lashing out at people. Sometimes peace of mind will not be there. Sometimes you'll carry a lot of secret tensions with yourself. You have to be extremely careful and very, very cautious about your objectives, about the methods you're using, and where you want to go with these methods. You have to be very careful about your driving, about your lower abdomen, about your health and well-being. Aries, this coming week, the task of the week, which is quite important. Take 7 kilogram rice, float in the fastest flowing river on Thursday. Take 800 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Time to time, you have to be very, very presentable. Try to wear a perfume. The very important task which I can offer with you is mix milk and saffron, make a paste. Do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead. Precaution of the week. You have to be very careful about your word of speech. Try not to hurt anyone's ego, pride or honor with your sharp language. Chanting of the week, which can act as a protection for you. Om Harim Grine Suryaye Adityaye Sharim Om. Do this chanting for 1 week, 7 days, 7 hours, 7 days, 14 hours, 7 days, 35 hours or 84 hours. More you do it, more you're going to achieve wealth, authority, power. Going to talk about Taurus. Taurus, this coming week, Mars, Venus are together in your own sign. There will be lots of romantic opposition. I'll be starting again. Going to talk about Taurus. Taurus, this coming week, Mars, Venus are together in your Lagna. Your temper will be sky high. Your desire will be very, very high. You'll come across a lot of romantic opportunities, romantic associations. Sometimes energy can be sky high. You have to be very careful about your conduct, about your behavior, about your dealing, about your routine. Be aware of any aggressive argument or aggressive conflict. You have to look after your well-being. Try not to initiate any argument or conflict with anybody. You have to be extra careful about the matters you're going to deal with it, whatever the situation is. This is not the time to initiate any argument or any conflict with anybody. Your expenditure will be sky high. There will be lots of running around. Sometimes you can be all over the place. But whatever you do, you have to use your energy in a most creative manner. If you involve yourself in a legal matter or with the legal authority, you have to be extra careful. Through communication, you'll come across a lot of opportunities. But it's all depend how much time you have, how much space you have, what sort of organization you have to accommodate those opportunities. If there are any communication gap between you and your partner, you got to sort it out. There should not be any living conflict at home at the same time or in your profession. If there are any communication problem, you have to resolve those issues there and then. Task of the week for you. Take 6 kilogram rice, flow it in the fastest flowing river. Take 12 kilogram good, flow it in the fastest flowing river. Take 3 kilogram chana dal, flow it in the fastest flowing river. Another task, donate 2 kilogram pure ghee to the temple in the langar. Put a silver stripe under your doorstep. Take 5 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. These are the tasks. Precaution. Refrain from foul temper, foul actions. Chanting of the week for Taurus. Om Harim Sharim Kalim Eng Vajr Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Om Harim Sharim Kalim Eng Vajr Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. This chanting is one of the phenomenal chanting, especially if you're going through any legal battle or any living conflict. This chanting will do miracle for you. Make sure 7 days, 7 hours, 7 days, 14 hours, 7 days, 35 hours or 84 hours. More you do this chanting, more you'll achieve it. When we talk about Gemini. Gemini this coming week, Mercury, Mars in 12th house. There will be lots of running around due to technical reasons. You have to be very careful about if you have any project in your hand. Make sure your technical support must be there. There will be a rise in expenditure, rise in hassle. Sometimes you end up wasting a lot of time to accomplish your goal. It's very important if you're dealing with any machinery or electronic stuff, have to be proper. If there are any issue regarding technicality, you've got to have some sort of an expert stand by with you. This particular week, sometime peace of mind or comfort level will not be there. This coming week is also a very important week. You come across a very beautiful romantic union. You might initiate a relationship or love of your life will be there for you. This coming week is quite important if you want to initiate any new project. But start everything with a strategic planning. If there's no planning, if there's no preparation, this is not the time to start. Health-wise, look after your eyesight, look after your abdomen. If there is any sharp pain in your tummy or lower abdomen, or if you have any issue with your blood circulation related issue with your legs or feet, you must consult your doctor. Task of the week for Gemini. Donate 5 kilogram rice to temple on Thursday. Take 6 liter mustard oil. Look your whole body shadow in that mustard oil and pour it on the ground in the farm field or in the park. Try to wear a perfume. Try to be presentable, smart. Fill a silver pot with honey. Keep it at your workplace. So these are the tasks you must do. Precaution wise, refrain from any scandal. Refrain from if you're doing anything illegal. Chanting of the week. Om Harim Sharim Kalim Durgati Nashniye Mahamaye Swaha. Do this chanting 7 days, 7 hours, 7 days, 14 hours, 7 days, 35 hours, 7 days, 84 hours. Om Harim Sharim Kalim Durgati Nashniye Mahamaye Swaha. More you do this chanting, more you will achieve it. When you talk about Cancer. Cancer this coming week, Jupiter position in the Lagna is quite prominent. Your ability, knowledge, skill will be recognized and appreciated by professional people. There will be a rise in status and prestige. Professionally, you will glow like a star. If you are going for a new job, new interview, new presentation, You'll be well recognized. There'll be a rise in expenditure, but at the same time, there'll be a rise in luxuries and lifestyle. If you're a student, you have to work really hard to achieve your success, to achieve your goal. You have to organize your routine. This is not the time to adopt any lazy attitude or layback attitude. But at the same time, this particular week is quite important week if you want to create something new regarding interview, presentation, exam, or some sort of a application. Health-wise, look after your eyesight, look after your lower abdomen. But at the same time, beware of an accident. May I say that you should be extremely cautious and very careful about your sleeping span. Always recover your sleep. Due to that, your energy level will be high. Task of the week for Cancerians. Take 5 kg black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Take 12 blue flowers, write your name on each flower with a blue ink and bury in the ground on Friday evening. Time to time, please donate money to local blind school again and again. Precaution. Always watch your actions and conduct. Try not to do something which you can't justify. Chanting of the week for Cancerian. Karim bhur bhave swahe, karim tat savitur varneniyam, karim bhargo devasya dhimahi, karim dhiyo yo na prachodayat, karim. Do this chanting. 7 days, 7 hours, 7 days, 14 hours, 7 days, 35 hours, 7 days, 84 hours. More you do it, more Mahakali will look after you. When we talk about Leo, Leo this coming week, your Lord Sun in the 9th house. There'll be lots of running around, hustle and bustle. There'll be new opportunities. The new doors are opening for you regarding your rising, regarding your prosperity. You'll be able to recover your dead money. This will be a sudden gain or financial gain or lump sum is there waiting for you. Most of your expenditure will be on luxuries or lifestyle. Through correspondence or through email, you come across a very beautiful opportunity. This coming week, your hopes and desires will be fulfilled. You'll be back on the track. There'll be a gathering, party, event, celebration. You might involve in a deal of a car or property. There will be a rise in income, rise in success and prosperity. Be prepared for a sudden travel. This coming week is an eventful week. You'll be back. You'll be back on the track, mainstream track. You have to be very careful about your word of speech, conduct and your behavior. Health-wise, look after your digestive system, neck and throat infection. Task of the week for you. Try to keep 2 solid silver balls in your pocket. Try to wear a fine gold stud in your ears. Another task which you must do, take 4-liter alcohol bottle and pour it in the fast flowing river. Precaution. Try not to do something which you can't justify. Refrain from any illegal acts. Chanting of the week for Leo. Om Sharim Harim Sharim Kamle Kamlae Prasid Prasid Sharim Harim Sharim Om Mahalakshme Name. Om Sharim Harim Sharim Kamle Kamlae Prasid Prasid Sharim Harim Sharim Om Mahalakshme Name. 7 days, 7 hours, 7 days, 14 hours, 7 days, 35 hours, 7 days, 84 hours. More you do it, more you achieve it. When you talk about Virgo, Virgo this coming week, Mercury, Venus are going to unite it. New project, new planning, new ventures. There will be a time for prosperity. Professionally, you'll be very busy. Financially, you'll be very active. There are few uncertainties, there are few confusions developing in the family relationship. You've got to sort it out. If there are any communication gap or bitterness or repulsion factor develop or clashes of ego, you have to resolve those issues one by one. You cannot stand on the fence and just watching them. Now, you might receive a very important news, a beautiful news. Be prepared for a foreign travel or sudden travel. But you'll be able to resolve one complicated problem this coming week. But this is a time for your presentation, your action, your word of speech. You might come across a very beautiful professional deal, financial deal, or might involve a very beautiful property. You never know. Something is there just waiting for you. But through communication, you have to be active, creative, smart. Virgo, task of the week. Donate whole meal atta to langar as much you can afford. Donate chana dal in the langar, 11 kilogram. Time to time, donate dog feed, chicken-based dog feed to dog home. Precaution-wise, refrain from any foul temper, refrain from any stubborn attitude. That won't take you anywhere. Chanting-wise, Om Harim Strim Hum Fat. Om Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. Om Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. Om Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. Do this chanting. More you do it, more you achieve it. We will talk about Libra. This coming week, Sun, Mars, Mercury in a prominent position. At the same time, you have to be very careful about your health, about your well-being, about your decision-making strategies, and furthermore, your attitude. Profession can offer you uncertainty. Sometimes expenditure can be high, profit cannot be there. Sometimes you will be stuck for your flow of income, wealth, assets and savings. Health-wise, look after your eyesight. Beware of any migraine or any severe headaches. Position of Venus in 9th house. You will be able to resolve a lot of your complications and problems. No doubt about it. But having said that, you have to be presentable, active, smart. Sometimes temper can be sky high. Sometimes you can be annoyed with a lot of people. There are a lot of different opinions between you and the people. You got to resolve those matters one by one. This is not the time to invest temper. This is a time to take a most powerful action to resolve your frustration, to disappointment, to those kind of setbacks. You have to be part of a solution, not a part of the problem. Temper will not do anything whatsoever. It will spoil things forever. Beware of any financial deception. This is not the time to lend anybody any money. No. Task of the week for Libra. Donate 6 kilogram bananas to temple in the langar. Take a copper coin, make a hole in the center and put a silver chain through it. Try to wear it around your neck. Flow 8 kilogram revdiya in the fast flowing river. Take 1200 gram barley, feed the birds in the park. Precaution, try to be logical, not emotional. Try not to invest emotions in everything you do. That won't take you anywhere. Chanting of the week for Libra. Om Ang Harim Sharim Vagdevaye Saraswate Name. Om Ang Harim Sharim Vagdevaye Saraswate Name. When you talk about Scorpio, Lord planet Mars in 7th house with Mercury. Position of Sun in 6th house. This coming week will offer you a lot of struggle, unexpected struggle. Sometimes your expectations are very high, but the achievement, the reward will not be there. You might come across few issues linked with property, linked with division of wealth, linked with money. There are few family tensions, you have to resolve it, you have to sort it out. There are rise in expenditure, there are rise in time wastage. Yes. You have to be very careful about your financial backing. At the same time, you have to be extremely careful about your priorities, what is you want to do. Professionally, you have to be extra careful. At the same time, look after your marriage, look after your relationship. Look after your well-being of the health of the relationship. If there are any difference of opinion between you and the partner, try to resolve it in a most peaceful manner. Yes, this coming week, if you're a student, you have to be active, smart, creative, and you have to have an attitude which you want to take the project on and just do it instead of moaning about something. Scorpio, task of the week for you. Donate wholemeal atta to temple in the langar. Donate rice to the langar, 12 kilogram minimum. Take 8 blue flowers, write your name on each flower with the blue ink and bury in the ground on Friday evening. Precaution, refrain from foul temper, refrain from lending anybody any money, refrain from any verbal commitment, refrain from any verbal contract, financial verbal contract, refrain from any stubborn attitude. Chanting of the week for Scorpio. Harim Om Gam Ganapate Name Harim. Harim Om Gam Ganapate Name Harim. Harim Gam Om Gam Ganapate Name Harim. Harim Om Gam Ganapate Name Harim. More you do it, more you achieve it. Sagittarius, the Lord planet Jupiter in Cancer, but in 8th house. Sometimes you feel like you're out of comfort zone. You have to really work hard for your gain, for your success, for your prosperity. You'll come across major challenges, complications, delays, waste of time. Sometimes expected success is not there. Sometimes you feel like out of comfort zone. You have to be very careful about your professional decision, financial decision. At the same time, look at the position of Saturn. Sometimes flow of income, wealth, assets, so financial security will not be there. Sometimes you financially feeling very insecure. This is the time to become creative. Whatever has been offered on the plate, please accept it instead of making a huge fuss. Otherwise, you're going to waste this opportunity. If you are traveling around looking for something which is not there, this is not the right time. You have to wait till 14th of July when the Jupiter becomes normal, coming to the house of luck. Excitation is there, nobody is taking that away. But sometimes the support you've been expecting is not there. Sometimes people can let you down, but you have to compromise with the situation. You want to invest in a lifestyle, I understand that. You have to be extremely cautious about your driving, about your walk, about your step. At the same time, look after your financial backing. Look after your spending plan. But after 14th of July, things will be back to normal. But till that time, try not to waste your time. Try not to waste any opportunity. No, you have to organize your time, task, energy, and financial backing. Task of the week: donate besan, haldi, chana dal to temple. Donate sugar to temple. Take 1200 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Time to time, donate money to the local blind school. Precaution. Try not to invest ego in everything. Try not to make everything your prestige issue. No. Chanting for Sagittarius. Om Haram Harim Harom Saha Suryaye Namah. Om Haram Harim Harom Saha Suryaye Namah. More you do it, more you achieve it. Do the chanting to the max. If you want a decision maker supporting you, acknowledging you, recognizing you, your ability, knowledge and skill, do this chanting, please. Om Haram Harim Harom Saha Suryaye Namah. Capricorn, the coming week, sometimes peace of mind, happiness is not there. Sometimes you are in the middle of a battleground. A lot of family politics going on, a lot of professional politics going on. You'll come across major obstacles, delays, waste of time. There are major challenges and complications. Saturn's position, Saturn's third aspect on your lagna. There are a lot of opportunities which can give you rise in status, rise in wealth, rise in prosperity. But there are few political situations you have to overcome. You have to have a support of a higher authority or decision maker or a big boy in your company to achieve that opportunity. But there will be one professional person who will support you. But try to mingle with those people who are decision makers. You will involve in a new venture, new project, new planning. There are a lot of new financial opportunities coming along to you. Professional opportunities are there for you. You might come across a beautiful news regarding family. This particular week is a week you have to be diplomatically very correct. Politically, you have to be on guard, very energetic. Try not to act like a naive person. You have to acknowledge everything. You have to be on guard and alert. Task of the week for Capricorn. Donate 6 kg pure ghee to temple. Donate sugar and whole moon to temple. Take a 1 liter alcohol bottle, put next to your bed for 1 week. After 1 week on Saturday, pour it on the ground on Saturday morning under a tree. Time to time, please donate money to local blind school. Precaution wise, you have to be politically correct. Try not to involve yourself in any kind of a political trap. Watch your temper. Chanting of the week for Capricorn. Om Halarim Baglamukhi Sarvdushtanam Vacham Mukham Padam Stambhaye Jivam Kilaye Buddhim Vinashaye Halarim Om Swaha. Do this chanting. More you do it, more you overcome your political traps, more you overcome the obstacles and delays. Aquarius, this coming week you'll come across major obstacles, delays, waste of time. Sometimes you'll be quite tense due to your family members. Sometimes you'll be very tense due to your financial backing. This is not the time to initiate any argument or conflict. This is not the time to initiate any political vendetta against anybody. This is the time to be on guard and very much alert. If you're involved in a new project, try not to rush into it. You have to take a time to think what you want to do, where you want to go. Don't rush into any project. Otherwise, you'll face a lot of money or you'll go through a huge financial loss. Professionally, you have to be on the right track. Financially, you have to be very, very clever what you want to achieve. So, acknowledge the whole situation. You have to know input and output and the infrastructure. Then you make a decision with your common sense. By weekend, you'll be able to resolve a lot of your complications, problems and issues. But this is the time to be very much on the correct path. You have to be very careful about your word or speech and at the same time look after your health and well-being, especially if there's any sharp pain in your tummy or lower abdomen. Watch your temper, watch your word or speech. Task of the week for Aquarius. Donate 6 kg chana dal to temple in the langar. Time to time donate money to the local blind school. Take 8 kg barley, feed the birds in the park. Try to be very presentable, try to wear a perfume. Precaution of the week, you have to be very careful about your word or speech. Try not to hurt anyone's ego, pride or honor with your sharp language. Chanting of the week for Aquarius. Aum Eng Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasutaye Name. Aum Eng Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasutaye Name. Pisces, this coming week. In this coming week, you'll come across major challenges, complications, delays, waste of time in achieving your objectives. But in the end, you'll be successful. You'll achieve your goal, but after facing a lot of struggle. This coming week will offer you very fine news. This coming week, the communication doors are going to open. A lot of interactions with a lot of people. There'll be a sudden huge expenditure. But you have to make situation very productive, creative. You have to think about the long-term future. You have to work hard. I can understand that. But in the long run, you will be rewarded. Success will belong to you. You will receive a very fine news from abroad. There will be a rise in financial gain, rise in prosperity, rise in name, fame, establishment. A lot of new contacts are going to develop, which is a fine news. But this particular week is a week you have to be politically correct, very active, very creative. There will be a rise in your name, rise in your fame. More you become active, visionary, creative, more you achieve recognition, appreciation, flow of income, wealth, assets, savings. This is a time to make your mark, make your signature. More you become hardworking, more you become achiever. Pisces, task of the week. Mix saffron and milk, make a paste. Do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead. Time to time donate 8 kilogram chana dal, 5 kilogram rice, donate to the temple. In the langar, soak 3 kilogram whole moong in the water. On Tuesday, feed the birds. On Wednesday, in the park. Try to be presentable, try to be wearing a perfume or aftershave or spray. Put a lot of effort on your presentation. And you have to be very careful when you're dealing with decision makers regarding your behavior, regarding your conduct, regarding your language and words. Precaution. Beware of any communication gap with anybody. Please, communication have to be correct. Chanting Om Gam Ganapataya Name Ekdantaye Vidmahe Vakartundaye Dhimahi Tanno Tanti Prachodayat. Om Gam Ganapataya Name Om Gam Ganapataya Name Ekdantaye Vidmahe Vakartundaye Dhimahi Tanno Tanti Prachodayat. Om Gam Ganapataya Name. Do this chanting. More you do it, more you remove obstacles, delays, waste of time. More you become successful and rising. Thank you for watching my weekly horoscope. If you are new to my channel, then please do become a subscriber for more contents including weekly, monthly, yearly horoscopes. If you like to know more about your yearly horoscope, like romance of the year, love of your life in this coming year, your marriage, your relationship, your career, your financial backing, your health, your prospects, and many more, then please visit my website. The link is in the video description below. I'll be back with a lot more contents. Take care. Bye-bye.